I've only got so much wall space at my house, and my husband said, well, you know, I've got 3,000 acres out there, you can put a few sculptures out there. Sculpture is really, really a difficult thing to put in the public arena. If you go to an exhibition, people look at paintings. Sculpture looks good in gardens, but you don't get many gardens that have public displays of sculpture. To make it work, you've really got to put the effort in, and I'm hoping that in the next few months that there'll be more and more things happening with sculpture within the Orange and certainly the Central Western region. We work in isolation. A lot of the time we're working with heavy equipment, whether it's stone or metal. It's not something you can just tuck in your handbag and carry along somewhere, and it's dangerous. A lot of the things we use with chemicals or with oxy, it's something you've got to do privately to a certain degree, but it's really great to workshop with other people, to talk about what they're doing, to get ideas. In the city it's much easier, of course. If you're in Sydney or Melbourne, there's lots of avenues and access for sculptors to learn more and to network with other people. In the country it's much more difficult. We have distances to travel. I mean, it's just on the road, an hour, 2 hours to get anywhere just for a meeting.
So what is that made of?
It's stainless steel wire and glass beads. Originally I strung it on fishing line, but it didn't last the length of time needed, so I did the stainless steel wire. And it's copper pipe as an old stump, which I'd polished up and everything, and then I made the bowls out of cement. So it's got embedded rocks and keys and things in the bottom of it.
How far are you spread around Orange in terms of your membership?
Orange is just the tip of the iceberg. We go Canowindra, Cowra, Bathurst, Stewarttown, and we're welcoming more members all the time, especially a lot of young ones that have just finished TAFE courses and are looking for something to continue with, which is very exciting. It's nice to see some younger, enthusiastic faces. The door itself was found at an old house in Stewarttown. These people bought it, had lots of stuff that had come from the tip there. We used to collect it. So we went in to help clean up, and I took a couple of things. I took this door and thought, I can do something with that.
Is there resistance from the galleries in this region? I mean, are they happy to give you display time, or do they feel that it's painting's the thing?
They seem happy to, and they're very approachable and friendly to talk to, but yes, it hasn't been easy to gain exhibition space for sculpture within a few of the galleries in the region. We are working on that and making our proposals as good as we can make them to gain access for. It's very important to exhibit our work, and it's an important part of the group to do that, to get together, to exhibit together.
Tell me about the inspiration and dynamics of sculpture as against painting. What is the difference between the two?
Well, I actually paint as well, so most of us do. You draw, it's all part of the sculpture side of it. The dynamics of sculpture for every sculptor would be different, but for me, I've always done a little bit of sculpture, but I really started because I wanted some pieces in my own garden, and it's gone from there that I started entering competitions, and it's lovely to see the spaces in the botanical gardens in Orange, or private gardens that are large enough, or even small ones where you can think about it, slot something in there. Keeps my mind active, and I like sculpture. It's a bit of fun. I think touching and feeling and the textures in sculpture are definitely something you can't do on the canvas. And I've only got so much wall space at my house, and my husband said, well, you know, I've got 3,000 acres out there, you can put a few sculptures out there. I'm mainly metal, but I have worked in lots of different things: clay, ceramics, concrete. I've done welding 2 years at TAFE to update my skills on the welder. The one I'm proposing now is going to be made out of that expander foam and chicken wire, so I'm always learning new techniques. Yeah. Stone sculpture's exciting too, but I haven't done too much of that.